Hello.
Hi, hi to
Hi,
everybody.
welcome. Hello to everyone. So we will wait a few more minutes for people to join us for our today's live session. Thank you so much all for being around and coming. That's great. Thanks. Okay, good to see the numbers raising. I will give one more minute. Oh, good to see that people joining us for further away. Okay.
Wow.
Hey. Okay, that's cool. So I'll keep waiting a few more minutes. Yes, I have a number in my mind, and if we reach this number anytime soon, I will start. But no, just one more minute for people don't miss the beginning. I hope you are all hear us fine. And yes, okay. So I'll start, and if people joining, they will come up to this nice conversation with you, Cristiano. So hello, everyone. Hello, and welcome to our live Q&A session on Instagram. I'm Irini, and I'll be your host for today. I'm part of the EU Code Week team. And in case that you don't know, EU Code Week is a grassroots initiatives which aiming to bring coding and digital literacy closing to students and teachers in a really fun and engaging way. So we really wanted to have these live Q&A sessions, especially for you young people, that to make sure that you follow your dreams and your career goals, and we will help you through this series to learn more about STEM careers. And it's now time to welcome actually our first guest, because I'm not going to do this alone. We have our expert with us. He's a leading scientist specialist in AI at the B School, and he holds the PhD in theoretical, practical, and statistical physics from CISA in Trieste. And his main interests lie in AI research and quantum technologies. But above all, he's passionate about inspiring young people like you towards science and positive use of technology. So Cristiano De Nobili, welcome. Ciao, welcome. It's a pleasure
Ciao,
to have you.
welcome. Thank you so much. I'm very glad to be here with all of you. Thank you
Yes,
again.
yes, it's amazing. It's amazing. Thank you so much for your time. And okay, for you all, before we begin, please make sure that you will ask all your questions, and please use the comment box here to engage more and to let us know about what things that you know more about Cristiano's career in general about coding, and things that we can answer to you. Feel free, we're here for you. But I won't delay you any further, because I really want to know more about Cristiano as well. So Cristiano, thank you for joining us today. First and foremost, it would be great if you could tell us, and to your viewers especially, a bit more about you and why you got interested in science in general.
Okay, yes, for sure. First of all, thank you again for the invitation. I'm here as a digital ambassador for the European Commission, so I'm very glad for this opportunity. Yes, okay, it started my, let's say, career as a scientist. I was very young. Basically, the kickoff moment was when my grandmother once told me that the world was, and the universe basically was made just by tiny fundamental particles, all equal. So I was super interested. This was a super fundamental claim that everything was made by atoms. So I got interested very, very early in science, in particular in physics. So yes, I took my degree in theoretical particle physics. You see, that is let's say the most fundamental sector or field of physics. And then after that, I pursued my career as a scientist through a PhD program at CISA, which is a very interesting institution, a research institution. And my PhD was about quantum information theory. And so that's also my connection with quantum technology later on. And after my PhD, I started a journey into artificial intelligence with a postdoc in deep learning. And currently, I'm a lecturer at the Master in High Performance Computing, and I'm the head of AI, lead of AI at Pi School, which is let's say a company in Italy working in artificial intelligence.
Wow, that's a long list already, and you're really young. So I'm really impressed about the things that you just
so
mentioned.
really young. I'm not so really young, but okay.
No.
Thank you.
I will just pay attention to what I seen in here on Instagram for now. But thank you so much for letting us know about all this background. Okay, but I want a bit more to focus on what is your current job about and what you are doing on your daily life at work. So what's a typical work day look like for you, Cristiano?
Okay, yes. Basically, my daily based job changed a little bit during the last, let's say, 5 years. Till 3 years ago, I was basically doing research and coding directly from scratch, machine learning and mainly deep learning models, algorithms. So I really took part of the current revolution of generative AI, writing several times transformers from scratch, which is a popular algorithm. So my daily job was, you see, looking at what's going on in the research and try to write code with common libraries in machine learning, deep learning, for solving different kind of problems. Today, I'm let's say leading teams in AI. So my daily job is a bit more different. I'm less coding. I'm more looking and overviewing what's happening, reading papers, checking code written by others, stay connected with the state of the art, at least in my field. So my daily work starts in the morning. As a scientist, I check the archive, which is the place where all the papers are let's say posted. So I checked for the most relevant one in theoretical physics and machine learning. Then I check Twitter, because you see on Twitter mainly there are a lot of news about science and technology. So I really spend a lot of time basically looking on the feed on Twitter. So I also grasp an idea about what's going on and the feeling of the evolution of the field. So this is my starting the beginning of the morning. Then I have several calls with my teams, looking for problem and talking about a solution, let's say, and together, obviously. And basically that's my daily job. Then obviously I need to talk with other teams from other company or research group, because you see, my work is half with academia, so with people working doing research, and half, let's say, with industry. So people maybe working on much more applied AI or technology. And yes, so that's basically what I do. Then I also love to sometimes to speak with people like you, trying to inspire you, or maybe answer your question, or learning from you. Also, this is the truth, learning from you. So I spend some time in, let's say, speaking about what I'm doing.
Yes. So thank you so much for making us like a walk through this journey from coding, full-time coding, to a more like leadership position, and to more like trying to inspire people and see how you can do it. This is amazing. And thank you so much for speaking about this inspiration stuff, because it's a reminder to all of you that you have joined us today. Please don't forget to keep asking your questions and in the comment section below, and I'll do my best at the end to moderate and ask, and myself and Cristiano will try to reply them all. Thank you so much for being with us. And Cristiano, as we do in like Code Week, we try to inspire young people to code from scratch and start to learn about like coding languages, how they can do it and why they can do it, and in how many levels or work they can apply this knowledge. This is amazing. And it's not boring and monotonous at all. So I will kind of skip my question because it was quite fruitful to hear about your daily life at work. But what is that drives you to be a best scientist day by day? What's inspire you to give us this moment?
Yes, yes. Of course, it's not monotonous at all. Just one, I need to mention one thing. I'm suffering a bit working a lot at the computer, but this is a common problem of everybody. So 90% of my time, obviously, it's in front of a computer. But now that I became a lead, let's say AI, I spend some time also at conferences, workshop, talking with other people. So it's an aspect that I really love. Okay, my drivings are mainly, you see, I'm a physicist, a theoretical physicist, so my drives is really understanding the fundamental law of the universe, and this is the more theoretical one. The second drive, so I think that AI could help us, especially the new generation of AI, like generative models or advanced models in AI could help also in research you see, to a bit better understand how things works. The second driving, let's say, the second motivation is that you see, I think that science and technology, digital technology also, are really powerful tool to really tackle impactful challenges. So a lot of technology is used, you see, in our world, but I'm really my driving it's towards technology. So working for let's say technology applied to impactful challenges like healthcare, but in my case, climate change, it's my favorite one. So part of my job is applying advanced machine learning techniques, understanding, mitigation and adaptation at climate change. So studying images from satellites, remote sensing data to better understand how Earth is evolving. So you see, this is, or I also love technology for social impact. So maybe improve education using technology. I'm not really into technology for, I don't know, video games. I'm not against it, but it's not my driving. You see, I don't want to stay at the computer 8, 10, 12 hours per day to build a video games. I prefer to stay at the computer, you see, to solve real world impactful challenges. That's my main motivation.
Wow, I see.
And I also try to inspire people to spend their precious time towards this kind of impactful challenges.
Yes, I totally agree that technology can save us all, working with, like social rights and inclusion, of course, and of course, education. That is our main focus point in here in Code Week. And without all these tools, education could remain like in really old times. And now we see a future and move forward to a new world and transforming digital education policies all across the world, but focusing mostly on Europe. And this is amazing. That's why we want to show to people and to young people that how all this can be transforming into a career afterwards. So that's amazing. But you mentioned a lot of times, and we all have come across on internet AI. So what do you think that in which ways AI revolution will shape the world as we know today? Because we can see AI applications in multiple ways. We use AI in Code Week activities and teachers. We see a movement to use AI in multiple subjects nowadays at schools. So, and after like you explained this to me, I would love to hear more about what does the AI boom, if that this AI boom concern you, and if so, why?
Yeah, thank you. Yes, first of all, AI somehow is already shaping our life. Till let's say some months ago, was hidden behind many algorithms that already working in social network, social media platforms, social networks. A lot of decision making was, you see, inside some AI was there, but only recently people realized the power, maybe thanks to chat GPT, generative AI revolution, people really realized the power of AI, and AI in the last 2 to 3 years gained a lot of momentum, and in the last 6 months even more. So I think that really it's already shaping our lives in many ways, as I mentioned, but will shape even more from today on, let's say. And in particular, you see, is shaping AI also. AI today is a word that not only tech people are talking about, but everybody. Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, was in Europe yesterday. Maybe also today is in Europe. He met Macron. He met several people. They are discussing together. So you see, that this means that there is a lot of interest and concern. So I think will shape our future even more about in social media, in also related to our jobs. Maybe I can spend some words more. So our job will drastically shaped by AI in positive and negative ways. So this is for sure will shape education, will shape the economical system also. I think that in 5 to 10 years, our economical system will drastically change, let's say, for thanks or caused by technology and mainly AI. Maybe this is related also of the job, the job thing I was mentioning before. Will shape education a lot. People need to learn day by day new things. There are new tools every day. Some of them are very exciting, but on the other side, you see, when there are too many tools all together, you are also confused, and you cannot understand where and when to start, okay? Where to start, which tool to start. So I think that will shape also this part AI with positive and negative aspects. So we need to, you were asking me if I'm concerned. I'm really enthusiastic, I'm really excited, but at the same time, I'm also concerned. So we need to, not only scientists, but people that are you see, taking decision must come together and really speak and develop a vision for the future. Maybe I can spend some words on what I think will be the AI tools that will mainly shape our near future. So now we are basically facing this revolution thanks to the combination of several technologies together, like this transformers model, which is a specific kind of AI model. Then this was combined with the generative paradigm. You see, are two different things, but they were merged together, and also some new ways of training this algorithm. You see, they are called machine learning, deep learning, because they are learning something. So they are learning because we are training them using data, and new paradigms of learning that were inspired also by nature, combined together with this modern algorithm, and this become very powerful. GPT is just a combination of generative paradigms together with transformers and new ways to train them. So all together. And I think that today also people start talking about sociology of AI. So not only we have one agent, one GPT that is doing stuff, it's helping us, is creating, generating text, picture, but think about many different AI models that combine it, they form a team and they work together. So some social dynamics also will appear of the combination of many AIs working together. And this is completely a new things for us. You see, a new scenario. So I think that not only AI will shape our future, but also the combination of many AI agents all together.
Wow, yes, that's quite a lot of information. Thank you so much for taking the time to dive us a bit more and guide us through this AI world. But I would like to keep a few points of your of this last answer, because as you see, we need this is a machine learning, and we learn the machine step by step how to use all this data and give us what we want. But on the other side, there is they're like the humans, the people that we need to teach them step by step how to best use this AI tool and how they can best incorporate all these technology in their lives for a better use, for a better safe future. So for me, that's the thing that we are trying to do nowadays, and that's why all these careers need to focus in multiple ways, starting from coding, but end it up to learn people how to use coding actually for its best cause. And that's what we do also in Code Week. We had a massive online open course on unlocking the power of AI and guiding the teachers to what to do with AI. And as you all also mentioned about where to start, of course, people, they don't know where to start because it's like the information there, it's like too much, and we can easily get lost. So that's really important to look for initiatives. And here in Code Week and the channels on Instagram, you could find like good reading resources and update you like constantly about what is happening and what is out there. And for me, this is really important, just to follow, you know, like 1, 2, 3 people or sources that they could give you the information that you need. And before following, because we don't have a lot of time more, so people, please keep asking your questions. We will do our best to reply them all, and keep writing to the chat where are you watching us from. It would be great to see where geographically you are spreading. It's amazing to see you all today. Thank you for being with us. Like just type till more so I can reply to your questions, and keep asking if you want to learn more. And before closing, I would like to ask Cristiano, what is the, like, this is my favorite question, what is the best piece of advice that you can give to those looking to follow in your footsteps or become scientists like you, or pursue careers in STEM?
Okay, thank you for the question. I have, let's say, a couple of advices. First of all, if you want to have a career in science and tech, please study the basics, study math, physics, the fundamentals, statistics, but even philosophy and ethics. So you see, not only understand the technical things, but also the surroundings. So philosophy and ethics will really shape the future of AI. So focus on basic knowledge. You see, this will not change soon. Instead, maybe some tools will change, but the basic, the fundamentals will be there. So you see, it's tempting to spend some time on the latest tools that you discover on Twitter, but don't spend so much time on it. Focus on fundamentals. Second advice, be inspired by curiosity or technology for solving real world problems that are impactful for humanity. So you see, if we want to have an impact with technology, this is my advice. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I mean, watching more than hundreds of TEDx talks, this was quite inspirational for me as well. Because yes, but because you gave this like motto of like why you use technology, why you want to pursue a career, focus on a real life problem. And this is what is really, really important, because technology is not just for computer coding, black screens, and typing codes and letters. Coding and technology, it's about
Exactly.
every human being out there. And thank you for bringing this up. This was amazing. And I've
Thank
seen
you.
people joining like from Greece, Latvia, London, like Albania, amazing, and many Italian names. So thank you guys so much. There is a question here that I have for you, Cristiano, already.
Yes.
So what tool of coding do you practice or study, and how do you share that study?
Okay, I started during my PhD in theoretical physics. I started doing scientific computing, mainly using at the time C and C++, but then switched with Python. And so from that from that moment on, I coded in Python. Then, if we are talking about machine learning and deep learning, I'm coding in Python and mainly using PyTorch, which is one of the library for deep learning. So basically, that's and I started to get inspired by, you see, through scientific algorithms, scientific computing best practices. This was my beginning during my PhD. I don't know if I heard, if I answered correctly, but I thought the question was this one.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thanks. It was I think even though we're still many and still people joining, okay, I'm having a last question for you, because you mentioned, and as I already started asking you about once I introduce you to people, I use these words quantum tech and quantum technology, which is not something in my vocabulary so far. So if you would like to give us a hint on that, I would really appreciate. What is this and how is it be using these days?
Yes, of course. So, quantum technologies, the most famous quantum technologies is quantum computing. I must confess that we should say very clear that these are very, very emerging technologies. So it's not an established one, like, let's say, AI. It's really emerging. So quantum technology, it's based on not classical information theory, but quantum information theory. And in the quantum world, we have some features like superposition, entanglement, tunneling effects, and strange things that we don't usually see in our daily life, but are part of fundamental physics. And quantum technology in general, try to leverage this specific feature like superposition, entanglement, tunneling, to build new kind of solution and technologies. One of them is quantum computing. So it's a computer, basically. There are no bits, but there are qubits, and qubits can combine together using superposition and entanglement, and can do much faster calculation, for instance. There is quantum sensing, which is another technology based on quantum mechanics. There is quantum telecommunication, so communication and transferring of information through quantum rules. All these technologies are emerging. We know, theoretically, we know a lot of things about quantum mechanics, but practically it's very, very difficult to see them working for long times at you see, room temperature. In general, quantum stuff work very well, not very well, but they work at a very low temperature and in a perfect environment. In our world, we have high temperature and a chaotic environment. And this is the problem with quantum technology. They are not really working in this kind of chaotic environment. And so part of the engineering work from expert is, you see, to fix this kind of issues and let quantum technology, let's say, work also in our daily world. Okay, so but it's super
Wow.
interesting. I'm a physicist. I'm interested in quantum mechanics because it's really at the fundamental of the law of nature. So think about a technology that it's using and leveraging the most fundamental laws of the universe. It's amazing, but
Wow, yes.
it's very difficult to you see to apply it till now.
Yes,
I don't
yes.
know, maybe in 10 years, yes. I must say the last thing, Europe is investing a lot in quantum technologies, and in the next, I don't remember if 5 to 6 years, Europe will release six quantum computers in one also in Italy. So that's
Wow,
my
that's quite
yeah.
innovating, and looking forward to see how we're gonna invest our knowledge and things to learn around this technology. It's emerging. It's that emerging that it's not on our emerging technology list for now. So I will add it from now on. And thank you for bringing up into topic. I'm sure our audience will be thrilled to know more about it, but not only to learn about it, but also to bring it up in mind. And once, like couple of years, month, they will go through this, they will know what is actually is and how it started actually. Thank you so much. Thank you. So it's amazing. So we thought that this Q&A session will be around 20 minutes. We have passed now like to 32 minutes,
My
and
fault.
it's no. It's because our audience is amazing, and they bird with us, and they are here with us, and we should thank them all. Let's just let you know that it's really important to us to embrace STEM careers to equally to all genders, girls and boys. So that's why we have this session here, and it's equally to all of you, and we will bring other people also to to share with us their experiences and their expertise as Cristiano did and backgrounds, etc. So please follow us. We have I think all of the social media and Code Week. Follow first of all here the Instagram channel, move then to Facebook, move to Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, and of course our Code Week website, codeweek.eu, because we are always having exciting things like the MOOCs, podcast series, articles, this live session now, which I'm really happy that I had the opportunity to interview and have this nice conversation with Cristiano today. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much
Me too.
for
It was a
all.
pleasure.
Yeah, it was amazing, and for all these things that you shared with us. For me, the most important is two people. If you want to go to pursue your career in STEM, start from the basic. Basic knowledge is a key every time. And second of all, find your way and solve an existing problem through your work into technology. That's what I'm keeping. And thank you, Cristiano, and thank you all. It was a pleasure being a host for today. Thank you.
Thank you very much to everybody. Hope to see you soon. Bye.
Yes, bye. Piacere, bye.